Her name is Nomvula. It's called Quiet Revolution. It's a title track of the current scene, isn't it?
Oh, dude, man, like I can't even go in depth about her music, man. Her music's something else.
Yes, I spoke to her a couple a long time ago now. It feels like such a long time ago. And even when I spoke to her then, I always thought, wow, this lady is going places. And she has. She's done exactly that.
It's her second album, you know, her second album, 4-star review from The Guardian. She's looking at doing like a bit of a European tour and an African tour. This coming year, yeah, 2018. We're already here, to be honest. So she's amazing. You know, as a partner, as a musician, as an artist, I won't lie, she inspires me, you know, to keep pushing. So second album she released literally a few months ago, in November actually, and it's doing amazing things, man. Amazing things. Zambia should be proud.
I have to ask, see, I see pictures of you, Jerome. But I forgot to mention this. So our guest in the studio this morning is Jerome. He calls himself Jerome Arab. Yeah. So let's start from there. Because Arab isn't your last name, clearly. There's no way that's your last name.
That's my last name, man.
That is your last name? Are you for real? That's like your birth last name?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So,
no, I refuse.
So everyone's like, oh, JJ. I was like, yeah. So now I basically rebranded the whole of last year. So like people like, oh, JJ went quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because JJ don't exist no more. So I basically spent the whole of 2016 planning. And then 2017 I went in, 3 compilations of work, and it was rebranding, so I just thought I'll use my name, you know.
So why the rebrand? Why they going into your real name? Because JJ is cool, man. Like, I like JJ. I'm not saying I don't like Jerome Arab. It's just, you know.
See, the problem with JJ is there'll always be a JJ that's bigger than me, and that's Okocha, and that's the problem. That's a big problem. I cannot have someone bigger than me on the continent. So I mean, Jerome Arab, there's only one Jerome Arab, and that's internationally, you know. So I figured, why not use the birth name and grow up? I mean, if Little Bow Wow carried on using Little Bow Wow all his life, I don't think Shad would have gone very far. So I mean, you switch up, you change up, you know. You constantly have to evolve and get yourself going sometimes, you know. And hey, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But I just feel like, hey, it was about time for me to just embrace what I'm truly here for.
And also, because again, I keep seeing pictures of you in you know, with other Zambians, and I keep wondering, I mean, I used to watch this guy. I used to watch him with Big Brother. Why is he here? It's like you've become more Zambian than anything else, man.
The funny thing is, I grew up kind of like back and forth. So I went to school in Zimbabwe. I was born in Zimbabwe, went to school in Zimbabwe. My mom's Zambian. Yeah. So we lived basically like every holiday on the copper belt. So on the farm in the copper belt. So I look at people like Jerry. He's known me for time. The J-Man. I look at even like, it's hard to even go in. There's so many producers and artists out here, people that I kind of like grew up like just chilling with, and now they're doing amazing things. So it's kind of like it's my second home, you know, and they embrace me. In Zimbabwe, there's a track I've done called Mutorwa, which means outsider in Shona. And the reason why I even done that track, which is the single that's gonna go out and we're pushing first quarter, is basically because Zimbabwe neglected me as an artist. Like, I would go in the radio stations and they'd be like, man, you need to print at least 7 copies of that so we can hand them out. And I'm like, what you doing? You giving them to the God as well? You know, like, come on, let's be real. Drake don't come here and drop off CDs. So why ain't you playing my music like that? And it's just like they refused to just put me on like that. There's very few people that I can mention. Like Miss Red, I think played me once or twice, you know. And it was like, guys, come on, really? Like, every interview I go on, you guys are asking me about Big Brother as if there's nothing more to my career. You know, I've put myself out there. I'm one of the only Zim artists that's touring off my own account. I don't get no loans. So I was getting quite frustrated in Zimbabwe. And when I came to Zambia, I was like, yo, dude, can I do a track with you? Yo, man. Like, I'll go to radio stations and they're like, hey, how come you're not sending your stuff here? And I'm like, oh, really? It's that simple out here. Like, you guys actually want to play my stuff. And you know, it's something else. Like, he could use church verses, I mean, like Bible verses about prophets not being recognized and all of that. But the truth is, you just go where you feel home. And I've done a lot of traveling. I mean, I've even got more play in the UK than I have it back home in Zim, which is sad to say, you know. But I do believe that my nation will embrace me the bigger I become. So I'm putting myself out there.
But isn't that just like an African thing, though?
I don't know, because I think Zambia does it with a lot of their artists as well, you know. Like, I've actually openly like gone on a rant on Twitter when people are talking about artists, Zambian artists, why are they performing in halls? They should be performing in big venues. I'm like, if you guys support them enough, they will do amazing things. You know, that's why when I see people like Sheffy, I'm like, yeah, finally, somebody that they're actually backing properly. You know, you got people like J-Rocks. I mean, you guys got Cactus Agony should be the biggest dancehall act on the continent if people push him. You know, you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got the talent.
Yeah.
James Sakala.
Yeah.
I could go on forever. Namvula.
Yeah.
Not many people know who Namvula is. Most people just see this mixed race girl and they're like, oh, okay, cool. This is someone that's representing your country on an international scale. Like touring like the States.
But I bet you see the thing is, like, you know, your frustrations about Zim are probably the exact same frustrations that they have as well. So it's, I mean, it kind of equals itself out, sadly.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's scary when you think about it.
Yeah.
But it does kind of equalize itself. Okay, so you know, let's play the song that you speak about. So it's called Motorwa.
Yeah, Muturwa, which stands for outcast.
Yeah, I like how you guys say the R's. You really stress the R's. All right, so this is Jerome Arab, rebranded as Jerome Arab. This is called Motorwa. It's Zimbabwean. If you're just tuning in your radio, we're talking to Jerome Arab. He's been in the country. You know what? Because again, I keep seeing you around. I keep seeing you hanging around people. I kind of think like you're Zambian, more Zambian than I am. In fact. So let's talk about. So this is the first single off a forthcoming album, EP. What's the plan here?
So the EP's dropped actually. To be honest with you, I dropped the EP on the 8th of December, which is my mom's birthday. It's titled Learning Life. So basically that's out there. People can get it off. Like just go on my pages. There's links. Go on SoundCloud, type Jerome Arab. It's there. The single is just basically it's for all of us to push. Coming January, it's for all the people that starting the year that feel like they've been underrated, they've been underestimated. Like people just like underestimated you from the get-go. It's like, well, this is your opportunity to make this your anthem and just run with it. Like believe whatever you believe in to the max and just push like you've never pushed before, you know. Like a lot of people use push as that like acronym as in like, you know, pray until something happens. I say persevere until something happens because I've been pushing. I've been recording for nearly 10 years now, you know. So it's kind of like I feel like I finally hit the point that Jay-Z got to. You know, a lot of people don't see that Jay-Z put in a ton of work and then at the age of 27 he blew. I'm turning 27 now, so
It's that
don't
year.
get it twisted. It's that year.
It's that moment.
It's that year, man. Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
I can give you a list of people that got to that age and literally just went ham. And whether you're on board or not, you're gonna either miss the ship or you're on it. Yeah.
Can I ask, like, because you listen to this record, and also when you talk about some of the people that worked on this song, you talked about James Sakala. You spoke about a number of people.
Yeah.
That I need to be careful how I phrase this, but a number of people who make real music.
Yeah.
When I say real, I mean like with instruments that type of real, not Like, was that you growing up? Like, that's what you used to listen to. That's what you used to consume.
Funny thing is, I don't know if it's hard for me to take people back to when there was the Rhodesian charts kind of thing. There's a group called the Rusiki Brothers.
I remember the Rusiki Brothers.
So yeah, Rusiki Brothers kind of like my father's like best friends. And my father grew up with them. So when I was growing up and my father realized I had an interest in music, he kind of like introduced me to them, and then they made me part of Rusiki Kids, and we used to sing Michael Jackson covers and stuff and open for Rusiki Brothers.
Wow.
So that was my first taste of music, you know. And we practiced with backtracks, but we always used a live band. I had the time of my life, and then I stopped doing covers at a very young age. I mean, I've been writing since I was 11 years old, and I kind of like had to go into the whole production thing because it's expensive to do live, but that's what the album's gonna be. It's gonna be live. I promised myself that. It's taken me 3 years to build up to understanding how I want my live sound to sound, you know. And it is music, man. It's different, you know. I give props to people like the Cream Darlings and stuff who have like really pushed this country, like from a producer's perspective. He understands sound on a different scale, you know. So it's not that it's less real, but like I think that music, you know, is music at the end of the day. It comes from guitars, it comes from pianos, it comes from drums, you know, it comes from instruments. So you have to be able to understand instrumentation and musical arrangement.
And is it easy as well? I mean, being a producer, I suspect it must be high. You know, I was talking to Man 44. You know, we speak to him every now and then. And every time we talk about production, he always has this. His eyes always twinkle when we talk about production. Is it hard being a producer, walking into a studio to someone like Mag and saying, "Listen, man, I'm looking for this"? Like, is it always?
Mag struggled with me.
Yeah.
Mag is so used to people just going to Mag and being like, "Make me something like this." You know what I mean? And he was asking me, "So what do you want me to make?" And I was like, "Okay, I want," because I don't explain the way people explain. I don't go, "Give me a Mr. Easy track." I don't do that. I don't go, "Give me a WizKid track." That's not how I work. I go in there and I say, I'm feeling trap soul, but I also wanted to go in, I wanted like Arabic percussion on it, and then as well as the dancehall vibe. And he's looking at me going, how you merge all them sounds? So I like the first time when we got in the studio with Mac, James was meant to turn up as well, Sakala, and James was like, "Oh, I can't make it." I was like, "Anyway, it's cool." So Mac tried to start producing something, which is for the track Your Love, which I released in 2016 as a teaser till my 2017 year. And he was like, "Dude, I'm struggling." He's like, "You're the first person that's made me think in a very long time." So I sat down and I was like, "Okay, fine, we're gonna use this as the base and we're gonna work off this." And we sat down on that track, you know, like I put produced by Mag 44 on the Your Love track, but it's produced by both of us, you know, like I have to sit in on all my production and chop it up, and because there's so many things that I want to do that a lot of producers can't just do, because it's in my head. It's not like it's something that I can go and say this blueprint. It's in my head. So unless you're actually sitting in my head, you're not gonna get that sound.
But you said something interesting just now. You said trap soul, which is interesting because again, you don't hear people say that. You don't hear people talk about trap soul at all.
And that's what's taking over, to be honest with you. Like, everyone talks about the trap vibe, and everyone's like, "Yeah, it's trap music, it's trap music." One of the first artists to actually do some trap soul records is August Alsina. And what makes it soul is the inflection in his voice more than it is actually thin, because the beats are very trap.
Yeah.
You know? But then to actually produce a trap soul record, there's a number of things that you have to layer underneath, like synth-wise, in order to get that full soulful sound.
This is a wonderful lesson for anyone who's thinking about going into production. Listen, we'll take a little break. We'll come back and I want to play this Your Love record. We'll take a little break. Patty's coming in for global news headlines, and we'll come back and play that record next. This is from 2016, 2016?
Yeah.
When you listen to this now, I mean, a year later, can you hear growth?
Yeah, man, I hear a lot of... I do. Like, okay, I released another piece of work, a compilation of work titled The African Arab, which is my handle on Twitter and Facebook. But The African Arab was just a compilation of the work that I felt I hadn't put out and needed to go out. You know, it's got DJ Cosmo on it, it's got a bunch of different people, and there's growth in that. So you're able to listen to stuff that I had done in 2016 and listen to stuff that I'm doing now and kind of get that vibe that, oh, look, this guy's actually grown. Like, he's not the same person. The beautiful thing about that was, as I said, we learned a lot from each other. Like, Mag and I sat down and it was just back and forth. You know, I've been working with Paul Cruz, he worked on Matura with me, and I've seen growth in the sense that it doesn't matter who I'm working with, I still have me on the track. Like, it's not like you just hear Mac, you hear Jerome, you know, even in production. Same thing when I work with Cruz, or even when I work with people like Shinko, you know, because Shinko's also another producer that just, like when he works on tracks, it's like people are like, no, this is a Shinko track. Like, I know this is a Shinko track. But I found a way to actually always make sure that my influence is there in my music, you know. So it's all about the overall performance and the bigger picture. It's like, I write these songs for live performances. So even when we produce it, I'm like, no, I need you to understand that things need to be arranged a certain way and sound a certain way, because when I'm playing them live, I don't want them to stray too far from the single. It's crazy, man. It's a big thing. It's like, I can't even give you notes on how much I go for now. Like, Chris Brown, man. Like, I look at what Chris Brown and them are doing, you know, and I said, if I can't do that in Africa and do it on that scale, then I shouldn't be doing it. Like, that's just the way I look at it. So all my videos, everything, I either direct or I co-direct. You have to be an overall artist. You can't be in and out, you know. And as a freestyler as well, like, Jerome's been like freestyling since the get-go, and like with Shinko.
But when you say freestyle, because everyone associates freestyle with hip-hop.
Yeah, man.
And I've seen you at poetry. I've seen you do a couple
pieces.
On poetry, and then, you know, I'm thinking, okay, so what is it, both?
Spoken word, poetry, Man, I started as an MC as well, you know, like I've been a grime MC, I've dabbled in all sorts of music, you know, Afro jazz, pop, dancehall. I mean, as an artist, if you want to come up with something new, you have to know what's in the box in order to make what's
But
out.
as you grow older,
Exactly.
as you grow older, you kind of find your niche, right?
You
As
do.
you grow
You
older,
do.
as relationships blossom,
Exactly.
as you meet loved ones, kids are in the horizon. You kind of find yourself, isn't it?
You adjust. Yeah, I mean,
And I guess, and the reason I ask this question is because, again, talking about Novula, she plays the guitar. She's an Afro jazz singer.
yeah.
Does that at all change or influence a little of what you do?
The Afro jazz influence came from James Sakala, can't lie. James and I done a track called Listen to Me. This is going back to 2015. And this is before James Sakala had released his album, before people had, like the public had even like acknowledged the fact that this guy is actually this guy. You know, he had produced a lot of records for a lot of people. And when we done that record, I remember I freestyled that record as well. And he was like, dude, like, you don't even write anymore. And I was like, I've stopped writing. The reason why I stopped writing is because I felt like I had reached a certain point, and only now I've picked up the pen and pad again to try and, like, you know, make sure I clean my skills a little bit more for what's to come. And, you know, like with Namvula, what she has done is she's shaped my work ethic. You know, like when I see everything she's achieving, I'm like, Flip, you're working backwards. Like like, why are you even competing with like people? You need to compete with yourself, you know? And that's why I've tried to outdo myself every year. So if I produce 3 pieces of work in 2017, 2018 is going to be massive. You know, I've already got things lined up. I'm not even going to mention the album. I really want the album to drop next year. And after we push that, who knows what 2019 holds. But it's that crazy, is that she's taught me to just outwork me. So I've stopped competing with people. I've stopped trying to, you know, like, be the next so-and-so or the next so-and-so.
It's about yourself.
It's
now.
about me. It's about me outdoing me.
And you need that. And I suppose those are the only lessons that you can pick up from a female.
Probably.
Yeah, let's not lie. Let's not lie, because as men, we can have this conversation now about men, but as men, we don't really take ourselves and push ourselves to those levels. It's only when you meet a woman will take you and push you to those levels.
Yeah, I mean, like, we all think we work hard.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of guys say, yeah, man, no, I'm in the studio, man, I'm doing this, man, I'm doing that. But the truth is, we have no direction most of the time.
Yeah.
You know, we're just doing things for the sake of doing things, and that's what I felt like my career was turning into. And now finally I'm like, I got focus, I know exactly what I want, and I'm hungry for it, you know. So yeah, that's where I take my hat off to my partner, and I thank her, not only for my son, but for that, like, just that constant belief even when I don't believe in myself, you know. Because I've been down, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, everyone always paints this jolly picture. Yeah, man, we're balling, we're doing this. No, I'm not one of those people. Things were hard.
Yeah, I suspect, and this is perfect for the camera, because I think this is maybe the deepest that they've seen you. Dude, I'm gonna let you go. I do have a couple last questions.
Cool.
And these are questions that I've been asking everyone who pops in here until the end of the year. So let's start then. Favorite song or favorite album of this year?
This year, favorite album?
Yeah.
It's easy. Quiet Revolutions, and I'm gonna go download that.
Obviously, you're gonna be in trouble if you didn't say that.
Favorite song? I'll give Wiz credit where credit's due. You know, I like his vibe on that Closer track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite movie? Because I know you're a movie, because I've been in the cinema with you and Abel, so I know you're a movie buff. So favorite movie?
This year I haven't watched any movies.
Are you for real?
I haven't.
How?
Like, no cinema. I've literally been. So actually, I haven't got a favorite movie for this
Do
year.
you have a favorite book for this year?
Book.
Yeah.
Book is a bit different because I've been reading a lot about indigenous knowledge and stuff. But still, like 48 Laws of Power, I stick to that. Like that's my theme.
Yeah. Dude, it's been nice having you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
So
how do people hit you up on socials? How do people download the EP and all those things?
okay, socials. It's easy. Make sure you go on the African Arab on Facebook. If you're at the African Arab, Jerome Arab will pop up. Twitter at the African Arab, Instagram. It's a new Instagram. It is The Great Arab.
Time to talk about designer. So if I'm wearing Ralph Lauren, I'm just another boy that's caught up in this life. I'm addicted to fame and money. Call me 3 Stripes, Pondy sneaker me. I did this alone. See my bros be from London. Me bun the two-tone. Your boy a top boy, top man. I'm in my zone. Pun top, cream out the crop, nigga. I'm a lot off. Come a long way from pushing bros in the day. Guaranteed they go ahead and say JJ play Lucci. I told them how's about we go ahead and sway. We on Phoenix and we kick it Zambian all day. Zimbabwe rep it up, no toys, no toys, keep on playing, no goy. Geo boy, yeah, I wear it so boy, it's the UI nation and guaranteed we destroy. You are underrated individuals. The management say that I'm about to go and spill the bills. Spin the chills. Okay, live in the building. So Elijah, go ahead and give me what the thrills. What? Yeah, Malik Berry know, he already seen me coming off the TV roll. See, they say that that boy good for Big Brother Africa, but I flip it cause I'm African. Get it? Now it's all about the weather, the matter. How's about we sweater? Guaranteed we go ahead and kick it till we get back to November. December. What? JJ's birthday, yo. Make sure you shout me on that social media, cause Jerome Arab about to go ahead and kick it all up. I ain't a whiz kid, I ain't a Sakardi or a techie, no, but guaranteed I go and Davido or Goliath, and then I go and flow, and I could transport a transformer, go ahead and destroy ya. I'm a real raw rapper from back in the day. I guaranteed I make them sway, I make them sway. Sway should call me up, forget all these other guys like Questa and Nasty say, cause I could really freestyle if you let me. I don't need no bars on my phone, just get me, Anyway, now I'm signing out on that, man. Africa sign out. Lucci, you know what? I need people to put me more on the spot, man. Real freestyle. Shake it.